is everybody today? It's Podcast Thursday, and it's September the 28th. And, I had some things that I wanted to roll out, and nothing has been in my calendar schedules, and that's okay, because I have been healing in front of you guys. I have been showing you that this process is a process. It's absolutely safe, and I thank you all for being here with me. I'll be scheduling some guests, and those will be in the coming weeks. But right now, it's been laying a foundation so you can really hear what they have to say, and you can absolutely know that you're not by yourself, that you're safe. And today we're going to talk about being safe. We're going to talk about no longer being a victim. We're going to talk about some things that have to do with what's next. How can I be in the moment if my mind is going all different digital places? I've had some memories pop up about people that brought me grief. During this process of burying my husband, during the marriage, these people were consistent about what they did and what they said. So why would I expect anything different after the fact? I shouldn't have. But I do have things I expect of me. And those things that I expect of me are, I keep my sea legs, even when I don't know what that looks like. Because as we heal, we go into a very unfamiliar place. And why do we think we can go, oh my gosh, it's going to be wonderful, it's going to be fun, and we've never been there before? So the thing about it is, if you say, I have survived, you're always a victim. I've made it through it, I've landed on my feet, and I'm better. I've made it through it, I've landed on my feet, and I know what's next. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I know what it is on me next. As the layers unlayer themselves, you get into a chance of feeling lighter. You have a divine presence. You also have empty space that you can either fill or you can keep empty. So let's talk about recognition. You're walking down the road, and you're running into all kind of oppositions. And all you want to do is lay your head down, sleep it off, and wake up from this bad dream. Well, you know what? You can do that. But how do you want to wake up? How do you want to see it? How do you want to get down and dirty with it so you don't have to deal with it anymore? Feeling safe. Feeling safe comes from within. It's no more than knowing how you're going to respond or react. Reacting is not feeling safe. Reacting is being scared. Reacting is being unsure without admission. There is a difference. I cannot know, but if I show up like I know everything, that reacting is going to suck, because it's going to come out down in that conversations in the future, decisions in the future. It's going to come out and it's going to bite you in the butt. What if you decided, I want to know who I am and know what I'm doing and know where I'm going, and it's okay that I don't have all the answers? What if you allow yourself to be real, to be whole, to be the damaged, to be the pristine, to be your heart. What if you're okay in that moment with everything about you, knowing that, oh my goodness, I love what I see, and I don't know what that looks like totally. Well, let's break this down a minute. I've got an event, and it has triggered a memory. I've got an event that I'm face to face with, and I've caught my breath because I don't trust myself enough to be good with where I am at that moment. You know, in the last couple of weeks, and y'all have seen the healing that's been happening since this started. I have had memories of people that gave me grief when I was trying to just make it through that next minute, that next second, that next day, making decisions that have affected me today. And I'm asking myself, when does this ever stop? It stops right now. It stops a minute ago. It stops whenever I accept, here's where I am. I do or do not know what to do about it. And how am I going to proceed? And that's kind of where I am at the moment with today. I picked up the phone and I called a friend of mine and I said, this is where I am. I need you to be a sounding board, and I need you to tell me if you hear what I'm saying, and I don't. We went on. He gave me, and this friend was my neighbor in Arizona, and so 2005. He and I have been friends, and we have kept up with each other. We talk on the phone. So there's a trust level and knowingness, and we know where some of the bodies are buried. But he told me this and this and this, and I'm going, how did I not see that? He told me this and this and this, and it gave me reassurance that I was this far. That's one key. Journaling is another key. I'm looking at how my tomorrows are building. I'm looking at what I need to do in my business. I'm looking at what I'm creating, what lifestyle I am designing for the next, where I want to retire, what I want to do. So I have got tagging into somebody who knows you and you trust and you're safe. Because of that trust, you may not feel comfortable with it, but y'all have that trust, and you know, it's like these little kids that are bowling and they have their bumper bowling. This person is your bumper. This person is also your mirror. And then you've got journaling. So you've got two tools, and you got to get real, and you got to get honest, and you've got to put the ugly out there with the pretty. In both cases, then I put it out on a messenger board on Facebook. People commented, and the administrator of the program, of the page, messaged me personally, and I've still got to get back with her to do some exploration stuff with my business. That's 3 different avenues that you can take to get into this. The other part of it is you take a breath, and where are you? You're right here. This memory, this recognition, you either work with a coach, you work with yourself, and I'll be honest with you, I can only see for myself inside these blinders. And you don't create answers from where the problem started. So you got to get outside of that to know. And as I'm looking at this, what tools do I have to put in place? Where I'm right here and this mess is coming from somewhere, well, let's look at it. Let's look at it. What characteristics does it have out of yesterday? Or how many yesterdays that you are having the same result? Are you moving forward? So you want to think, you want to analyze what, and this isn't about liking the results, not liking the results. This is about seeing where you are in your moment. You want to make sure that you're honest enough about it to be putting the steps in place. Okay, you've got it, you've figured out where you are and you want to quickly devise some things. Here's where I'm going, here's where I am. This is the stuff in the middle. Let me break that puppy down so I can see where I truthfully want to stop this. I can see where I truthfully want to go forward. I have some tools. I have some tools that I use, and contact me. I'll be more than happy to share some with you, a one-on-one. And I know that I can build a safety wall so I don't have to go back and continuing to repeat all this. And what this does, I've given you guys 3 different things to work with. What this does, it builds me a safety net of tools and resources when I feel so out of control. I feel like I am falling. Y'all have seen the Westerns where the rocks roll down and they do all this. And those rocks are beating me up and they're burying me alive. I don't have to do that anymore. So today is about healing when there is safety within my trust levels of me and I can't see it. Y'all know that you're capable of this. And if you don't, you've got a resource right here to help you with that. But the whole point about it is, you're not hopeless, you're not helpless. You have a grip on some of this, and this is going to play out through many different levels of living life. I hope y'all are getting something good out of this. And a little bit from what all else has been happening in the last couple of weeks. The program that's coming out is Your Shell is Waiting. Will you say yes to the precious gift? That's being designed. It's another piece about finding, opening that chest up and seeing what's in there. And you know, you think about heart surgeons and what they do for their patients. You have the ability to do that for yourself, and this is going to help you do it. So drop me a line, drop me a message. Let me know how you like today. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. We're in this together, and I'll talk to you next time.